What if the ocean held secrets so terrifying they've swallowed people without a trace? Watch till the end, because the final revelation will shake your reality, inshallah. Get ready, because this is not just a countdown. It's a journey into the unknown. And the surprise fact waiting at number 1 will leave your soul trembling. Let's dive in. Number 10. The flight that was never scheduled. In late 2023, a private jet identified only by its tail number, N572D, reportedly took off from Fort Lauderdale on what officials claimed was an unscheduled, undocumented test flight. The odd part? It wasn't listed in any airport records, yet several eyewitnesses confirmed the takeoff. Here comes the first twist. Pay attention. I'm about to reveal a twist that will change everything. After entering Bermuda Triangle airspace, the aircraft sent one last chilling radio transmission. The clouds are moving against us. Radar lost the signal instantly. But here's the most shocking part. 72 hours later, fishermen near the Azores Islands found a charred logbook floating in the water, pages intact but soaked. On the last page, scrawled in shaky handwriting, were the words, "This isn't Earth anymore." Get ready for a shocking twist. This will blow your mind. The handwriting didn't match any of the registered crew members. Who wrote that final message? And why did the plane never exist in official databases? Was it erased by something or someone? Stay seated, because number 9 goes even deeper. Wait, listen. Please subscribe, dear. Your subscription and watching this video can truly support my journey and inspire me to work harder. Please stay with me until the end for a surprising fact that will not only amaze you, but also make you want to share it with others. Together, we can make a difference. Let's continue. Number 9. The Ghost Yacht of 2022. In October 2022, a luxury yacht named the Sapphire Mirage vanished without distress signals while sailing from San Juan to Miami. The weather was calm, the crew experienced, and the GPS tracked every mile. Until suddenly, nothing. Get ready for a shocking twist. This will blow your mind. 3 weeks later, a cruise liner spotted a yacht adrift near the edge of the triangle. It was the Sapphire Mirage. But here's the catch. It was completely empty. No crew, no passengers, and not a single personal item remained. Even stranger, the ship's logbook ended abruptly with the phrase, "They walked on water." Pay attention. I'm about to reveal a twist that will change everything. Forensics later discovered that one of the doors had been locked from the outside. And most chilling of all? On the captain's mirror, scrawled in condensation, was a date, 10 days into the future. What force could trap people outside their own vessel and mark a date that hadn't yet occurred? Ready for number 8? Brace yourself. Number 8. The Vanishing Submarine. In 2021, a deep-sea research submarine, part of a private expedition funded by a tech billionaire, dove into unexplored trenches beneath the triangle. It carried 4 experts and cutting-edge sonar equipment. The last communication was a data stream revealing bizarre seismic pulses from the ocean floor. Then, silence. Pay attention. I'm about to reveal a twist that will change everything. 2 months later, the submarine's intact communication buoy washed ashore in Bermuda. Upon analysis, researchers were stunned to hear one final voice transmission buried deep in the recording. "We see light under the seabed, they're blinking back." Get ready for a shocking twist. This will blow your mind. The voice wasn't from any of the known crew members. In fact, experts later discovered that the voice matched no known biometric vocal print. Was someone else, or something else, inside that sub? And what kind of lights blink from beneath miles of rock and ocean? Number 7. The Man Who Called from the Past. In May 2020, a distress call was received by the U.S. Coast Guard. The voice claimed to be Captain Eugene Aldridge of the USS Cyclops, a ship that disappeared in the Triangle in 1918. The voice said, "We're surrounded by fog. The sky is burning. We need help." Investigators initially dismissed it as a prank, but the recording showed no digital footprint, as if it were broadcast using 20th century radio tech. Pay attention. I'm about to reveal a twist that will change everything. Then came the shock. Audio analysts compared the voice to historic interviews with Aldridge's descendants, and the vocal patterns were a match. Get ready for a shocking twist. This will blow your mind. The Coast Guard traced the signal's coordinates to a spot 60 miles inside the triangle, the same place where the Cyclops vanished over a century ago. Could time be folding inside the Bermuda Triangle? That brings us to number 6. And if you thought the last one was shocking, this one will hit even harder. Number 6. The island that appeared and vanished. In February 2019, satellite imaging picked up a small landmass in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle that had never appeared before. It was about 3 kilometers wide, densely forested, and completely uncharted. Multiple private expeditions scrambled to reach it. But within 3 days, it was gone. Get ready for a shocking twist. This will blow your mind. Here's the kicker. One drone made it to the island. It transmitted exactly 11 minutes of footage before losing signal. The last frame showed ancient stone structures, marked with symbols matching no known civilization. Pay attention. I'm about to reveal a twist that will change everything. When experts enhanced the footage, they noticed something beyond comprehension. One of the carvings on the ruins was of a modern airplane. Not a bird, not a winged god, but a commercial aircraft. How could ancient stones depict something invented only decades ago? Whatever secrets lie within the Bermuda Triangle, they are watching us. And if you thought this was the limit, wait until we get to number 1. The final story holds a revelation so dark, so utterly unbelievable, it may be the most terrifying fact ever revealed online. But before that, in the next half, we'll explore 5 more jaw-dropping cases, from missing satellites to voices that speak across death. Prepare yourself for part 2, and keep your courage close. Number 5. The Phantom Sailboat of 2021. The drift that shouldn't have happened. In September 2021, a 42-foot sailboat named Elara left the coast of Bermuda carrying a family of 4, a father, mother, and their 2 children. It was supposed to be a 4-day trip to San Juan, Puerto Rico. The route was direct. The weather was calm. Everything seemed perfect. But then, silence. No radio contact. No emergency signals. No distress flares. Just silence. 3 weeks later, the Elara was found drifting, completely intact, near the Dominican Republic. Food was untouched. Clothes were neatly folded. The GPS tracker? Still running. But there was one terrifying detail. The logbook had ended mid-sentence. We are hearing something outside the hull. It's like, that's it. The sentence cuts off. Nothing after that. Pay attention. I'm about to reveal a twist that will change everything. Forensic teams examined the boat and discovered salt crystals on the interior ceiling, forming patterns. These weren't random. The crystals resembled ancient geometric symbols found in Sumerian ruins. Get ready for a shocking twist. This will blow your mind. The last known Google search from the father's satellite phone was, how to break interdimensional frequency lock. Cliffhanger. Who or what were they trying to escape from? And did they succeed? Number 4. Flight 973, the vanishing that was broadcasted live. In May 2019, a small charter flight known as Flight 973 was broadcasting its journey live on a social media platform for a charity campaign. Thousands were watching as the plane flew toward the heart of the Bermuda Triangle. Suddenly, mid-live stream, the clouds thickened unnaturally fast. The compass on the dashboard spun wildly. One of the passengers looked into the camera and whispered, "It's happening." Then, the stream cut to static. But here's what's bone-chilling. The static continued broadcasting for 4 straight hours. Viewers claimed they saw faint shadows and heard whispering voices in the white noise. A tech expert slowed the audio down, revealing, "Yup." A distorted message repeated 33 times. "We took what was borrowed." Get ready for a shocking twist. This will blow your mind. The pilot's smartwatch, found weeks later washed up on a beach, was still functioning, but the time read 0000, and the date was set to March 13th, 2214. Cliffhanger. Did they enter a time loop or escape to the future? Or number 3. The No AA disappearance. When scientists vanished, while tracking it. In 2022, a team of NOAA oceanographers deployed a high-tech drone submarine to map the ocean floor of the Bermuda Triangle. Within 17 minutes of its launch, their entire ship, the Vantage Horizon, disappeared. All contact was lost. Not just with the team, but the drone too. The last transmission was a sonar scan showing a structure, an impossible structure. Triangular pillars spiraling downward in a vortex shape. No known natural or man-made formation matched the image. Pay attention. I'm about to reveal a twist that will change everything. When government recovery drones reached the last coordinates, they found a piece of the ship's railing. Etched into it were coordinates, not of Earth, but of a location in space near Alpha Centauri. Get ready for a shocking twist. This will blow your mind. These coordinates match those described in a declassified 1984 NASA document about temporal sinkholes and extraterrestrial echoes. Cliffhanger. Was the Bermuda Triangle a gateway all along? Number 2. The trawler that reported its own haunting. In late 2023, a fishing trawler named Veritas made one last transmission before disappearing. There's something in the water, not a creature. It's singing. The captain's log described mechanical humming from beneath the surface. It wasn't sonar. It wasn't whale calls. It was music. Chilling, metallic, rhythmic, like a song played backwards. Over the next 72 hours, emergency dispatchers received random Morse code bursts believed to come from the Veritas, spelling out the phrase, "Return the frequency." Get ready for a shocking twist. This will blow your mind. Audio specialists analyzed the last known recording from the ship. Buried under the static was a reversed phrase. "You stole time. We want it back." Pay attention. I'm about to reveal a twist that will change everything. The U.S. Navy denied knowledge of the incident, but satellite footage revealed they sent 3 unmanned stealth subs to that area hours before the trawler vanished. Cliffhanger. What did they uncover? And who was keeping track of time? Number 1. The 2024 Yacht Disappearance. The most terrifying twist yet. March 2024. A billionaire tech CEO chartered a luxury yacht into the Bermuda Triangle to prove once and for all there's nothing mysterious here. He took 12 influencers with him and live-streamed the entire journey. All seemed normal until day 2. Birds began flying in circular formations overhead. The sea was unnaturally still. The live stream began buffering, but only when they faced north. Then came the final message from the yacht's account. It's not a place. It's a trap. Pay attention. I'm about to reveal a twist that will change everything. A single life raft was found weeks later, empty, with a camera tied to it. The memory card contained footage not of the ocean, but of a desert. Towering obsidian pyramids, a blood-red sky, and whispers. Always whispers. Get ready for a shocking twist. This will blow your mind. The last 10 seconds of the footage? A humanoid shadow approaches the camera and whispers in perfect English. "This is our last warning." Cliffhanger. Who's warning us? And from where? In 2024, a satellite glitch over the Bermuda Triangle caused 27 global positioning satellites to temporarily redirect toward a single unknown object beneath the ocean. Scientists called it X-Pulse 01. It emits pulses every 6 hours, perfectly synchronized with disappearances. It's not natural. It's not human-made, and the pulses are growing stronger. Could this be the source? Or just the beginning? Inshallah, you made the right decision watching this video. Share this with someone brave enough to question the unknown. Comment below. Which mystery shocked you the most? And what should we uncover next? Stay alert, because what you just heard may be connected to what comes next.